Hi guys, Alex here. I'm very happy to announce that the first version of Paul has been created. It's Sunday the 21st of October and the Tip the Can competition is this coming Wednesday, so in order to get Paul finished in time I've had to make one or two compromises with the design. So for the actual RoboSumo competition I need something more aerodynamic, and as I've mentioned before I don't want to have to use this monstrosity of a battery pack either. So let's have a look and see how this design works. So we'll remove the breadboard. We can see that the switch here, it tilts backwards. Now that's a problem that needs to be addressed, so we'll come to that in a little while. But as you can see, when the robot drives up to the can, it is in the perfect position to hit the button, and then it's programmed so that Paul will reverse once he comes into contact with the can. So that's one part. I have the motors wired up so that only this wheel will turn, and he'll go in circles, partly because I don't want him driving off the edge of my desk, and partly because I want to focus in on certain aspects of the robot as it's driving. So we'll have a look. We'll plug it in and see how she goes. Now, he seems to be driving pretty well, but as you can see there is a problem with kickback. Now, if Paul drives into the can and he tips back, there's no way the button's going to hit off the can, so that's an issue that needs to be addressed. So, what is the solution to this problem? Well, if we look here, Paul's a bit like a Ferrari. As soon as the battery's plugged in, he's up on his hind legs and off he goes. So we need to introduce an anti-kickback mechanism. Just put that on here. And let's have a go again and see how it works. And that's absolutely perfect, no kickback whatsoever. That's one issue out of the way. Okay, let's have a look at what else I've done to this design. So as you can see, I have the 4 batteries which I will be using taped in, because this is just extra weight. There is a weight limit of 500 grams, so we can get rid of that and just use a bit of tape. It saves a little bit of weight. As well, you can see that these wires are not the typical wires that you could see with a battery pack. This is one solid piece of metal. Let's see. This is the wires that did come with it, and they are very flimsy. They're like a bunch of fibers, for lack of a better word. So basically, when you go to plug them into the breadboard, they just bunch up and come out. But when you use these solid wires, I'll use this one for the demonstration, they just plug straight in, and that's not going anywhere unless I yank it out. So that's a plus. So for the actual competition, as I said, I need something more aerodynamic, and hopefully the 9-volt battery will be used in the RoboSumo competition. I'm only using it here for the demonstration, but the programming hasn't been advanced in order to use it for this coming Tip the Can competition. So everything seems to be in order. The size is well within the limit of 10 centimeters both ways, and also, I mean, it's made out of Lego basically, so it doesn't need to go to Weight Watchers in order to fit the weight category, so that's a bonus as well. Of course, the actual robot, once it comes to the competition, as I said, I want to make it out of a sheet of aluminium, be sturdy, but for the purposes of this, I think it's going to go pretty well. So looking forward to Wednesday, and we'll see how she's working. Also, I think we'll put this on just to bling it up a little bit. and give Paul a bit of more dignity, for lack of a better word. So let's see how this goes on Wednesday. Thanks.